Hey y'all, it's Kim. So this is I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, 54. Sorry, I was looking at the top line there. So this is a Newsweek article and I'm just looking into things. I'm not accusing anybody because obviously the lawsuit that this allegation is coming from was dismissed. I don't know why, and I'm not speculating. I'm just simply offering information. Like I said on one of my other videos, when there's a lack of information, conspiracy theories abound. This could be a total conspiracy theory just to discredit Trump, maybe because of his relation to Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know. So don't come at me like I'm defending somebody, because if he was in that damn list, he needs to be prosecuted as well as anybody else. Okay. I'm not standing for pedophiles and sex predators and all this crap. Okay. So just know that for right up front. But anyway, so then, like I said, Newsweek, Donald Trump, Katie Johnson allegations, everything we know. This was published July 4th, 2024, and then updated July 12th, 2024. So this is from Khalida Rahman. Don't know who this is. Don't even know if this is a credible newspaper. Or whatever this used to be, I think, credible, but they could be pushing, you know, bad information out there. So let's look at this. It says a viral post on social media is circulating a court document with allegations of sexual assault against former President Donald Trump made in a legal filing that was dismissed almost a decade ago. So why was it dismissed? I want to know that. It says the post alleges that Trump, the presumptive Republican nominee for this year's presidential election, forced young girls to perform lesbian sex acts. It has amassed more than 17 million views on X, formerly Twitter, since Monday, and has been shared more than 34,000 times. Some X users appeared to believe that the document is a recent filing. The post was shared after about 150 pages of transcripts related to a 2006 grand jury investigation into Jeffrey Epstein's rape and sex trafficking of teenagers was released to the public on Monday. However, the document included in the X post isn't connected to those papers, but actually comes from a lawsuit filed in the months leading up to the 2016 election by an anonymous plaintiff using the name Katie Johnson. That lawsuit, filed in federal court in Riverside, California in April of 2016, named Trump and Epstein, the late convicted sex offender, as defendants. It claimed the men held Johnson as a sex slave in 1994 when she was 13 and forced her to perform sex acts. A judge dismissed the case in May that year, ruling that the complaint didn't raise valid claims under federal law, Politico reported at the time. And remember, I have a video about Pete Hegseth and the lady that accused him of sexual assault, and it come to find out she was just embarrassed or was trying to basically blame him for the sexual interlude, I guess you could say. Uh, but it's because her husband and kids were at the same hotel because they were at some type of a conference, like a Republican conference. So you think that these people are kind of on the up and up Bible thumpers, and I'm not saying, that everybody is, but you would think that they would have some type of Christianish values. I'll just call it that, try to do the right thing and this, that, and the other. I know not everybody's into religion, but anyway, she was having sex with him at this hotel. And I'm not trying to compare the two, but sometimes when it's an anonymous, allegation, a lot of times they come out later and it's not true. So I'm just throwing information out there into the world, okay? It says Donald Trump gives keynote address at Turning Points Action, the People's Convention on June 15, 2024 in Detroit, Michigan. Allegations from a lawsuit against Trump that was dismissed years ago are circulating on social media. Okay, so another version of the lawsuit was filed in June, but reportedly withdrawn months later. A third version of the suit, with the plaintiff going by Jane Doe, was filed in September 2016, accusing Trump of rape. That suit was also dropped months later. But why they keep dropping or dismissing it is Trump's accusers have been expected to appear at a news conference in early November 2016, but her attorney, Liz Bloom, said she had received threats and was too afraid to show up. Doe's attorney, Thomas Meager, then filed a notice to dismiss the case without providing an explanation. The woman hasn't been heard from since. So, what does that tell you? I mean, if she really felt like this stuff happened to her, then why didn't she pursue it? I mean, come hell or high water, just go. I mean, just do what you got to do. Anyway, Alan Garten, Trump's then lawyer, dismissed the woman's allegations as categorically untrue at the time. It is completely frivolous. It is baseless. It is irresponsible, Garten told Politico. I won't even discuss the merits because it gives it credibility that it doesn't deserve. A Trump spokesperson has been contacted for comment via email. Let's see here. The allegations in the now dismissed suit appear to resurface on social media when documents related to Epstein are unsealed. A similar social media post circulated in January after previously sealed court documents from a now settled lawsuit filed against Ghislaine Maxwell, while one of Epstein's victims were made public. Epstein was charged by federal prosecutors with sex trafficking in 2019. He was found dead in his jail cell while awaiting trial. Maxwell was convicted of sex trafficking charges in December 2021. She's serving a 20-year prison sentence. I mean, I guess it's probably more left leaning because I'm sure they hate Trump, and if there's anything salacious against Trump, they'll come out with it. And I'm not defending him. I'm just simply offering the different, sides of this argument about Trump being involved and everything else. Because I don't know. I mean, not like I said, if he was involved, he needs to go to jail just like anybody else. But anyway, that's pretty sad. Malcolm Jamal Warner from The Cosby Show is found dead. Oh, at 54. That's pretty young. But I'll be 47 this year. I'm an old lady. But anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.